Real quick video. Just had a quick thought. I was just thinking about why I am the way I am, and I was thinking in terms of my grandfather and why he, and why I am like I said the way I am. You know, I had a very strong grandfather, and he was the type of man that, you know, by the time he was 12 years old, he had to basically take care of his family. And why he had to take care of his family? Because his father was the type that, you know, when times got tough, he ran away. He wasn't the type to stick in there. He wasn't the type to figure it out and work through it. You know, because he had his own trauma and his own issues. His escape whenever times got tough was to run away. But my grandfather made a different decision. My grandfather made a decision, instead of being a coward and running away from tough situations, that he was going to be a man and stand in the gap, and not only stand in the gap for his brothers and sisters in that time, because he was still 12 or 13 years old, but he stood in the gap and set an example before his family. Then when I look at my father, the same example. My father had a father that was there for the process of making him, but when it was time for, you know, him to be taken care of and provided for and protected, and, you know, and for him to be secured and to know who he was and to learn what it was to be a man, he was not there. And he wasn't there partially because of my grandmom at that time, you know, because if we're going to be honest, we got to tell the whole story. A lot of times it's not just the man's fault, it's the woman's fault too, because these women had these crazy ideas, and they have these ideas of what they want and what they don't want, you know. So I don't know the whole story, but all I'm saying is my grandfather wasn't there for my dad. But you know what? It didn't stop my dad from stepping up and being a man and being in the gap to provide an example for me. And this is the reason why I am the way I am. And I'm so passionate about this thing, because I feel like all the excuses that people make have no merit. They have no merit. At some point, someone has to step up and make a decision that they're no longer going to stay in the condition that they're in, because what they've done up to this point is not working. And if it's not working, to me, you need to change it. So like, subscribe, and share this video. Like I always say, I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. Thanks. Talk to you soon.